my thoughts on Jermain Defoe retiring from football. Well, what can I say? I am actually shocked that he came back. Fair enough, he came back in January. I thought he would have waited until the end of the season, but it's actually his decision at the end of the day. But yeah, my thoughts. Well, Jermain Defoe actually had his best spell at Sunderland, actually under Big Sam Allardyce. That was actually in the Premier League, and of course, at the end when he left, Defoe said, he would always return, and he did. He came back in January. He actually tried to actually help the club. Get promotion, but Defoe leaves actually with my heavy heart. He was actually one of my favourite players actually under Big Sam Allardyce. And I know I'll have people like this, people on this that supports that team, but best thing, Jermain Defoe's goal against Newcastle. And I'm going to say this as well, but when we actually relegated them, fair enough, Defoe played, but we didn't need his goal to actually get, to actually get saved in the Premier League under Big Sam Allardyce. But yeah. So this day, Jermain Defoe retires from football. All I'm just going to say is I actually wanted to actually do a post actually on social media, on Twitter about this, but I'm not. Because I read this morning, which I was absolutely shocked as a Sunderland fan to say this. Not all fans, but some Sunderland fans give nothing but abuse to Jermain Defoe this morning. And that is actually coming from a Sunderland fan. I was actually shocked to be a Sunderland fan this morning when I seen some of the abuse that Jermain Defoe has got off our fans. I'm sorry to say this, but you don't deserve to be a Sunderland fan if you're actually giving abuse to a legend of Sunderland Football Club. I'm sorry. Even if I get haters in the comments through this, I'm sorry, but people giving abuse to Jermain Defoe, you're not a Sunderland fan if you give abuse to Jermain Defoe. Everything Jermain Defoe done for Bradley Lowry. Think of that. But I'm sorry to say that, but no. I know you won't be watching this, but Jermain Defoe, if you are watching this, you leave with my best in heart. Thank you for coming back to Sunderland. And of course, you retired, but whatever you do next, if you go into a coaching role or whatever, you will always get my support, and you're always welcome back. Welcome back home, not as a player, but you're always welcome back as a supporter at Sunderland Football Club. Thank you, Jermain Defoe.